So what is going on, guys? I'm going to share with you in this video, you're gonna watch me live, how to turn a 25-cent old 3, 4, 5 month lead and turn it into over $500 with this selling life insurance. So what I'm gonna do with you guys first is share with you the leads that I'll be calling. You might think, oh, you're calling special leads, that's how you can make all this money selling life insurance, but I'm gonna take an old lead who I've already spent the money on. I could buy these at a store for 25 cents. They're many, many months old. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna help them sell life. I'm gonna sell life insurance to them. I'm gonna make over $500. So if you wanna learn how to do that, this is the video for you. I'm gonna share with you guys the live sales call, me dialing the leads, and ultimately I'm going to share with you that if I lost everything, I needed to make money, here's how I could do it because of the skills that I have. This is how you can make hundreds and hundreds of dollars every single day by selling life insurance. I'm gonna do it for you guys live. Keep on listening in. I have over 4,871 of these old leads that have basically been counted out or, you know, have been called many, many times. They are recycled leads. These are leads that are really not even people's pipelines because they have not been sold. So these are just a random group of people, over 4,000 people who've already been called, who didn't buy life insurance. My goal is to now call them. I'm gonna hand out all my leads, make phone calls. I'm gonna write down how many phone calls I get, and I'm gonna go ahead and get them on the phone and hopefully sell them life insurance. So let's go ahead and do it. Again, these leads were already purchased. I could buy these leads if I go to like a lead store, old lead store, for about 25 cents a piece. I have them here, but I'm gonna share with you how I can take a 25-cent lead and flip it. Let's get it. So just for a little bit of evidence here, we're gonna be calling what's called shared leads. These are unlimited leads. And then you can see we got the beneficiary name and the leads were created in March. So every lead that we have in this pipeline is in March, February, or early April, and I'm gonna go ahead and call them. All I have is their name and the beneficiary, and let's go ahead and get. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and start making our first dial. So let's go ahead and give some calls here. We're gonna be double and triple dialing throughout the day. How many calls do we have to make here?
Hello?
Hey, Miss Zena?
Yes, this is
Oh, Miss Zena, it's such a good to hear from you. How you been, sweetheart?
I'm hanging in there.
Oh man, this is Peter. Do you have a second? I need your help.
On what?
Yeah, it was about the appointment that you had with me. You listed Corey Robinson and Bridget S. Chapman as the beneficiary. Remember filling that out?
Yeah.
Okay, I was getting all worried about you. You put down that your date of birth was November 16th of 65. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm seeing here on this form that you filled out, you put down that you do have some coverage, Miss Zena. Were you looking for something extra, or are you just trying to maybe add on to what you have?
I already got some.
Oh, you did? Were you just trying to find something to maybe save you some money?
I mean, I pay $51 a month now for
Oh, 51?
Mm-hmm.
Why so much? Oh my gosh. And you're so, what, do they put you in one of those waiting periods?
I don't think so.
Okay, let me look in, maybe, let me, Ms. Zena, while I have you, why is your file flag? Who did they put you with? This is really weird.
I think with AIG.
AIG?
I think so.
Oh, so American General?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, I work with them too. Why did they, do you have cancer or something, Ms. Zena?
No, I have kidney problems.
Okay, because that's a full 2-year waiting period plan. When did they get you that policy? Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
65.
I think it's been about 3 months. 2 months or 3 months.
Okay, and did you want something that's gonna make you wait 2 years for it to pay out or no?
No.
Okay, yeah, because I work with AIG, and it's just the kidney, you said?
And I got diabetes.
Oh, no worries. We actually specialize with kidney disease. Let me see here what I can do for you. You're paying how much for 15,000?
I paid $51.
50, oh my gosh, so high. Yeah, you're paying here, I'm looking here, 51. Okay, because what we do is that we help seniors on a fixed income find the most affordable plans, and we also can help you get out of a 2-year waiting period. Are you a smoker at all, Miss Zena?
Occasionally.
Okay, just here and there, like sometimes you just smack a cigarette whenever you're feeling anxious?
Yeah.
Okay, you and me both, I'll tell you what, girl. Okay, any COPD or lung disease?
No.
Okay, and then any heart attack, strokes, or cancers?
I can't think right now.
That's no worries. I'm just trying to figure out, because I'm seeing here, yeah, you're paying $51.44. I don't know why the hell they put you with a waiting period. Okay, what else do you have medication wise? Are you on spironolactone maybe? Because I'm just kind of puzzled. Okay, so before I jump into this, Ms. Zena, I do want to give you my information. You got like a little pen on you real quick?
I sure enough don't.
Okay. What I can do is
Is there a way you will call me back this evening? Because I'm at work right now.
Yeah, well, yeah, let me see what I can do for you, because I gotta take my son. He's got a new bike for Christmas. I told him, I promised him I was gonna take him on his bike. He has got new training wheels. Let me see here. Okay, let me skip this here. So you're at 50. You got the whole life coverage, right? It's the whole life.
I believe so.
And you're paying $51.44 a month, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So they put you with what's called AIG. But why didn't they try to stick you with something without a waiting period? Oh my gosh, did they ever tell you? Okay. And do you know what that means, Miss Zena, like about the waiting period? You know what that means?
No.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, these people don't explain anything. So, if something were to happen to you, I'm so glad we can speak. If something were to happen to you in the next 2 years from natural causes, if you were to pass, you would who's your beneficiary? Your family member? Let's see who it is. I have Corey and Robinson. So if you passed away in the next 2 years, they wouldn't pay out any of the money that they put into it. They would just return your premiums. Did they not tell you that?
No, sir.
Okay, that's why I'm really confused here, because with the kidney disease, there are companies that will give you immediate coverage. So you're paying for something that won't kick in for 2 years. Are you aware of that?
No, sir. I thought I was automatic.
Nope.
You know.
Unbelievable. That really makes me. They didn't tell you one bit. Wow.
No, sir.
Okay, because I work with American General. Did they get your policy to you in the mail or anything?
Yeah, I got it at home.
Okay. And I promise you, it's called a guaranteed issue policy, meaning that nothing will pay out for 2 years. Because there is a company here that will qualify you for day one coverage. Would that be helpful if you had something that wouldn't make you wait 2 years?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm not sure if we can get it, but they should have tried here for you in the first place. It's with the company called Insurance. Have you heard of those guys before?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, they've been in business since 1926. They are A-rated with the state, Ms. Zena, so they haven't missed a payout claim in over 80 plus years, okay? And they're also going to be a company that will pay out their claims in 24 to 48 hours. Now, here is the kicker, okay? Ms. Zena, they are one of the only companies in Virginia that will take you with your kidney disease without a waiting period, okay? So meaning, if something happened to you tomorrow, your family, your loved ones will get that full policy payout. You don't have to wait 2 years. Do you see how important that is?
Yes, it is.
And that's why I have no idea. That's why your file is flagged. I don't have no idea why they didn't try to put you there the first place, okay? What's the goal of the life insurance in general? Why did you even get a policy?
And I just wanted some more life insurance.
Oh, you already have some?
I got some through my job.
Oh, job. And are you just worried that when you leave your job that it's not going to go over with you?
Yes.
Oh, I see. So you bought a separate policy so that when you leave work, that you have something in place for your loved ones?
Right.
And what's the goal? What do you want to make sure gets taken care of with this policy?
The funeral.
Oh, okay. You probably see those dang GoFundMes and all that on Facebook. You don't want that to be the case for your family or something?
Right, right.
Oh, okay. So you got a policy to make sure that your loved ones are taken care of. That was the goal for you?
Yes.
And then come to find out you didn't even know they put you in a waiting period. Oh my gosh. I'm about to throw a fit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't remember discussing that with him. I really don't.
Yeah, if you look on your policy, I can 1,000%. It's called what's called a guaranteed issue. You're paying $51.44. I work with AIG too. Why didn't they tell you that? That pisses me off.
I don't know.
Unbelievable.
Look, I got to go. Can you please call me back?
Okay.
Later on this evening?
Yeah, what time would even kind of tickle? What time would work for you?
I don't get off till 2 o'clock, so about 4 or 5.
Okay, 4 or 5. Let me see here. 4 or 5. Okay. Okay, because I have some options here for you. Do you want me to run through them real fast or just kind of?
I don't have time.
Okay.
I really don't.
I'll pencil you in here, Miss Zena. Now, if I put you down for 4, will you be able to make it? I don't want to waste our time here. Will that be comfortable for you?
4 o'clock be fine.
Okay, you'll be at home too,
Yes.
and you'll have that policy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe I'll work.
Yes.
Get the policy.
Girl, me and you got to go through this policy. Well, I'll tell my son, little Timmy, that I can't help him ride his bike until 5. So we'll jump on at 4. Okay.
But no, I don't want you. You could call me later. Then you call me about 7 o'clock tonight if that's more convenient for you.
I'd rather do 4 because I gotta my brother's coming into town too. He just lost his dog, so he needs someone to really vent to. So I told him I'd be there for him. But yeah, 4 o'clock we can do it.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you. Yes, ma'am, Miss. I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you at 4, Miss Zena. My name is Peter Roberts. Okay.
Okay. You're calling from the Maryland number.
Yeah, I'm from Maryland. I'm right up the street from you. I'm from Baltimore.
Okay.
All right, baby.
Okay.
All right. See you. Bye bye. Dang it. So that lady, she was in a time crunch. So we're gonna keep on pushing on through here. I think we set a good appointment for her, but she was not ready to buy. She was at work, but a lot of value found on that first. That was 2 dials in. So we're gonna keep pushing through here, and we're gonna see what we can find. We're gonna keep calling along.
How are you?
Good. I'm sorry I didn't get back with you earlier this week. Everything's going okay on your end?
Yes.
Okay. The reason I was calling you is I was about the request that you sent in. I haven't got time to get back with you. It was on Facebook. You put that your daughter Christina Nichols would be your beneficiary. Remember filling that out?
Yes.
Okay. And you put down that you were diagnosed. Let me see.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And I'm seeing here that you do have some coverage, Miss Jocelyn. Were you looking to add on to what you have, or just something more affordable?
I wanted to add something on to what I have.
Oh, okay. So you have some, and you're looking to maybe add on extra.
Yes.
Okay. And how much coverage? Let me see. How much coverage do they stick you with?
How much coverage is who?
How much coverage do you have now?
25,000.
25. Let me see here. And what are they making you pay for that? Oh my gosh.
It's 68.
68. Okay, that's a little. Did you get that a while ago or a few years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. You're out of like a waiting period and all that. You don't have a waiting period, nothing like that.
No, I don't have a waiting
Amen.
period. I didn't have a waiting period.
Amen. Good. Yeah, we specialize in helping people without those waiting periods. Good. Okay, so you're just trying to add on. So what we do for you, Miss Jocelyn, we actually work with over 26 companies here, and my job is to do some shopping for you to help you find that most affordable plan for you statewide. Okay.
Okay.
To see how I can best help you, I got you in Florida. I got your birthday is 1/3/6, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, amen. Cool. And then what's a good height and weight for you?
I'm 5 foot even.
Okay.
I weigh 157.
Okay, beautiful. And then are you a smoker or anything?
Oh no, never smoked in my life.
Oh.
Never had alcohol in my life.
Wow, no alcohol or smoking?
Yes.
That's amazing. Wow, you were probably that's such a blessing. Good. And then any heart attacks, strokes, or cancers before? Looking around for some more life insurance.
Well, because my brother Billy passed, he had my brother walked 6 to 8 miles a day, every day.
68 miles?
He was 6 to 8
Oh.
miles a day. He was in good shape.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, one Friday, in December, got a phone call, meet me at Orlando Hospital. My sister called me and said, Billy's at the hospital. They don't know if he's had a major stroke or heart attack. When we got there, he had a heart attack. They said that they couldn't bring his sugar down, and I was like, my brother's not a diabetic.
Yeah.
And they said, ma'am, it is. He is. And they couldn't bring his blood pressure down, and I was like, no. I was telling them, my brother walked all the time. My brother's never been to the doctor a day in his life. A week later, he died. He got in on a Friday, and he died on a Friday right before Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
And
wow.
He only had $10,000 in life insurance, and my sister was like, this should be enough, and it wasn't.
Oh my god.
She had to put like $7,000 more with it.
Wow. Oh my gosh. So you just lost your brother Billy, and he didn't have enough insurance, and that's what kind of had you looking for more.
Yes.
Oh wow. And before we even go further, Miss Jocelyn, how have you been doing since losing your brother? I can't imagine.
It's been hard, especially my sister because she's in Michigan. So it's brought us closer because we're constantly on the phone every day. We don't miss a day. We're talking to each other because he was my oldest brother. So it's just like, because I lost my middle brother, Ronnie. I lost him in
Ronnie,
2020.
Ronnie in 2020. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you lost Ronnie and Billy? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And we only have my baby brother alive, and he is 52.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. He hasn't been to the doctor or anything, but I'm constantly telling him, you need to go to the doctor just to be checked. I know you're saying nothing's wrong, but I said Billy didn't think anything was wrong with him either.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So you've seen, you've lost some pretty close relatives, and you just want to make sure that you have enough, I guess. I mean, you have the 25, you have the 25,000 now. Why would it be important for you to add on to that?
I just don't. My sister has 3 kids, and she had to basically get her kids to help because they had to pay. Because you can sit here and say, they take you to go look at grave sites. Yeah. And they can take you, but I'm serious. These people want their money up, right? I mean, 2,500 to bury somebody.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Unbelievable, yeah. And with inflation, are you just worried that you're gonna need more?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I do.
So you've just seen how these funeral homes act, how they are so vicious in these tough times, and you don't want your family having to scramble. You want to have enough insurance so that they're not stuck.
Exactly. And the insurance I got first, I thought that would be enough. And I was like, I got a house, and I'm like, okay, I know my kids are gonna have to pay my property taxes if I die because I don't want. So I was leaving the 25,000. I said, well, that'll be enough. And then like they got to pay my property taxes. I said, so I need that taken care of. I said, and I don't want them to because the city of Leesburg, I inherited a house. My mom and dad left me a house, but when I went to get my utilities, put in my name, they was like, oh, you got to pay the old bill that was there. And then it was like, and then they said, you got to pay a deposit. I said, well, can't I just use the deposit? They like, no, you can't do that. You got to pay a deposit. You got to pay this. In order for me to get my utilities on and pay my mom and dad, utility bill, I was almost out of $800.
Wow. Okay. So.
And I don't want that. I don't want all of this to be left on my daughter Elizabeth, who I left my first insurance policy to. I don't want her to have to sit here and say, okay, I'm paying for mom's funeral, then I gotta go pay property taxes, and I gotta pay this, and I gotta pay that, and then she's gotta end up coming out of her pocket. Yeah. So and my daughter Christina, she's my oldest. Okay. And I know she's gonna say, well, let me help you with whatever you gotta, help with. And I don't want her to have to sit here and say, wow, I didn't know I was gonna have to give you this much money. Yeah. So.
Wow. So, and on top of that, have to deal with losing their mom. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're just telling me that the 25,000 isn't enough coverage because of the property taxes, and you want to make sure if there's any extra bills that your family's not scrambling. Elizabeth is not having to pull out of her pocket, or Christina's having to jump in. You just want them to grieve and honor their mom without the financial aspect of pain, right?
Exactly. Because when my mom and dad died, I'm sorry, I've got 3 brothers. I had 3 brothers alive then, and 2 sisters, and no one wanted to help me. Well, they left you the house, and I'm sitting here. My mom and dad was 2 years behind on property taxes. And I'm like, oh my God. And then had to get homeowners insurance. Wow. And all of this. I mean, serious.
Unbelievable.
And then giving the house, and then you got to have this done to the house and stuff. And my brothers and sisters wouldn't help me because they was upset because they left me the house. But I was the one that took care of them in their last 10 years of their life. Wow. I put my life on hold. and they were upset, and I don't want my kids to be in the same hole that way.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you've seen how important it is with all the extra bills. You just don't want your kids to be in that position. You want them to know that mom took care of everything. I see.
Exactly.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot. And this sounds so important to you. I mean, have you been looking around for a while now? I can hear how important extra life insurance is. Have you been looking around?
Yeah, I have.
Oh my gosh, what's been going on?
It's just that, okay, this Liberty thing that says, oh, it doesn't matter how you are, your insurance won't change. It's starting at $9.95 a month. That's a lie.
That's a bunch of baloney, isn't it?
Exactly. That is a lie. And then it says if you turn 85, then it
goes away.
I'm not saying I'm going to live to be 85.
Yeah.
My mom did. My dad lived to be almost 79. I'm not saying I'm going to make it to there, but I don't want to sit here and then pay all these years and then come to think, then they tell me, oh, your insurance has gone up. And I can't afford to pay for it. And then my kids, when I died, then my kids said, well, mom was paying on insurance, and you mean it's lapsed?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So you've been looking, and I appreciate you sharing. You've been looking at these dang Colonial Penn $9.95. It's all being misinformed for you, and you're trying to get it, but there's like they're trying to put you with policies that are too expensive, and they're going to expire on you. And you just been going around the ringer. It sounds like.
I know.
Unbelievable.
And I went to AARP since I'm a member, and I was getting their insurance because they have New York Life.
Yeah.
But then they're saying, oh, you got a 2-year waiting period.
Oh my.
I'm like, I could be in a car accident or
something. Okay.
And I was like, no.
Yeah, so you've been trying to get it, but there's a waiting period. Oh my gosh, it's been ridiculous. Well, it sounds like you really value it. You just got to make sure you want something that's going to be whole life forever. There's no waiting period, and that, you know, it's not going to change prices. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes,
okay.
And the fact that when I'm sitting here telling AARP, when they're asking me, they say, oh, you don't have to take any exams or anything, but then when they ask me, I'm being honest, I'm like, well, I found out I'm a diabetic, and then I'm telling them that I take insulin. I say I'm taking Davamere, and then I'm like, well, I just started on clonidine, and I'm taking the Lasix, and I'm taking the and then they said, oh, I'm sorry, but no, we can't do that.
Wow.
And I'm like,
so you're
trying to tell me I'm 62 years old, never smoked a cigarette in
never drank,
never drunk alcohol in my life, never even tried drugs, and you're telling me
Kiefer, get out of town.
I'm a diabetic, no. And because they just found out, they said, put it like this, my blood pressure was a little elevated. So they started me on something.
Oh, and right.
I'm like, okay, great.
Insane. So, man, I'm going to take care of you, Miss Johnson. I'm sorry, you've been really frustrated that you've been trying to get it, but no one's been able to help you. I can hear that in your voice. Well, I'm going to tell you what, there's looking like there's an option here for you. I'm going to fight for you today, Miss Jocelyn, to make sure that you get the peace of mind that you're looking for. I can tell this is really, really important to you, okay?
Yes.
And do you feel like having a little extra coverage in place would help give you the peace of mind that you've been looking for?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to do everything I can here for you. And I work with people who are on fixed incomes, people who are retired and disability, okay? So if I can find you something that fits the budget and that is comfortable for you, would there be, I guess, anything holding you back to see if we can get you approved here today?
No.
Okay.
Holding me back.
Okay, and last thing here for you, I want to make sure I can add you this little discount here. The policy you have now, they're taking out like a checking account every month, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay, and I want to make sure the product is what you need. You're looking for the whole life insurance. I'm explaining this to you. Something where that monthly payment is never going to go up, something where the coverage amount will never go down, and something where it's going to be there for you for your whole life, well until you're 120 years old. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay, kind of like what you have now is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Okay, so I got some good news for you, Miss Jocelyn. I plugged in your information, and it shows that you're eligible for the best option statewide. It's with a company called Save. You heard of those guys before?
No.
Oh, really? Well, they've been in business since 1906, Miss Jocelyn. They are one of the oldest. Yeah, they are one of the oldest insurance companies here in the state, and they haven't missed a payout claim in over 85 years. Just a really well-known, established company. Okay.
Wow.
So a really reputable company, and they're also, here's why this is important for you, okay, Miss Jocelyn, they are gonna be the only, it looks like one of the only companies with the best rate that's not gonna put you in like a waiting period. So if something happened to you tomorrow, guess what, you know, Christina and Elizabeth gets that full policy payout in 24 to 48 hours. Do you see how important that is?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm gonna do my best here for you. They have 3 options. You can go up, you can go down, you can go sideways based off of your budget and your needs, okay?
Okay.
So the first option for you here, we gotta make sure we can fit the budget for you. They have a starter plan, which is $15,000, okay? So the $15,000, what that would do would give you, you have the 25 plus the 15,000, you would get 40,000 total. This will make sure that the full burial arrangements are completely taken care of now and into the future. It'll also ensure that, you know, you have some money left over, you know, 15,000 to cover any property taxes and making sure that Elizabeth is taken care of. That 15,000, if you can get approved without that waiting period, would be $55.61 per month, okay?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You just made me so happy.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So that's the most. I'm looking at like companies like Mutual. I'm looking at this is the best plan for you statewide. So that's the 15,000. Okay. The next option up there is gonna be the 20,000. Okay. 20,000. I don't know if you need all this. It'd give you 45,000. The 20,000 would really just, you know, add the cherry on top for the daughters, making sure they're really squared away. That 20,000 would be 72.75. Okay.
Okay.
And then the max option, this is the maximum that you can get without one of those waiting periods, would be 30,000, okay? So the 30,000, I don't know if I'd recommend this for you, but if you wanted the 30,000, it would be 107.04 a month.
No, I think I want the other one.
Okay, do you want to do the 15 or the 10?
The 15.
Okay, and that 15,000, I just want to make sure because you're important to me, Miss Jocelyn. The 15,000 for the 55.61, is that comfortable and affordable for you every single?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, it's a pretty quick and easy process. We're gonna complete an application over the phone. We'll name your beneficiaries. I'm sure that you wanna put your daughters there. And then we'll go ahead and select a date that you want everything to kind of kick in for the payment, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna go, I'm gonna cross my fingers. We do have a backup option, but this is the cheapest option for that day 1 coverage. I'm gonna cross my fingers here for you. Just to confirm, no COVID in the last 30 days, right?
No.
Okay. Amen. Amen, girl. Okay, and then I'm filling out the application here. You don't have any problems getting text messages or anything like that?
No.
Okay, they're gonna send you a text here in a second. Let me go ahead and put your name on here. Okay, we're gonna hit continue. Okay, we're loading up here for us. Okay, computers. Okay, we're gonna put your first name as Jocelyn. Let me make sure I spell that right on this.
Put it as Joyce.
Oh, Joyce, okay. Let me go ahead and put Miss Joyce here. And I got you in Florida, right?
Yes.
Okay. And let me put your birthday on the application as 1/3/62. 03/1962. And then we're going for the 15,000. Okay, I got you as a female. We're gonna put female. Okay, here.
The routing number, or do you want my debit card number?
Yeah, we always do the routing number and the account number. It's safer. So what is the who do you bank with? We're gonna use your routing and account number.
I bank with Chase.
Chase. And is it gonna be a checking or a savings account?
It's my checking account.
Okay, and then Chase. Okay, here, let me just look at a Chase Bank in Florida. And then I have a routing number here that ends in 131. Is that right?
Yeah, Peter.
Yes, ma'am. You're very welcome. Have a blessed day. You are loved, and I'll see you soon.
You too.
Amen.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me explain how I took a lead. Let me share with you how old this lead was. We had to pivot 3 times. She got declined, her rate changed, and we finally got her approved. Her policy premium came out to $77.77. But I wanted to first share with you, that is what you do. This lead, I'm gonna share with you here. That lead was a lead from February 13th. Let me flip the camera here so you can see I'm not lying to you. Okay, so that is the lead right there. February 13th of 2024. Boom, baby. So basically what I did is I took an old lead that was basically worthless. I called her. She still needed more life insurance. You can hear how I brought her through discovery, and I sold her a life insurance policy. The title of this video was turning a 25-cent lead which is, you know, an old lead like this, into hundreds and hundreds of dollars of commission. So let me just kind of share with you how much we made on that policy. So let's take her $77 premium, which was $77.77. Okay, so that's her premium. You can see that. You multiply that by 12. Okay, that's $933.24 is what her annual premium is. Okay. Then you're gonna multiply that by the commission rate. You know, a lot of times companies will give you 100% commission. Okay, so you take that and multiply that by, you know, we actually have a 130 commission there. So we have a 130, so take the 1.3. So that policy generated $1,213.21. Okay, and this policy is going to advance half of that. So they're going to give me half of that, and half of that's going to hit my bank account in the first 6 months, and then the half of that's going to come in the second few months. So basically, I'll divide that by 2. So I took a 25-cent lead and turned it into what's going to hit my bank account, or if I was the agent, and that's going to be $600.60. So that is how you do it. If I were to go broke and if I needed to make money, I would sell final expense life insurance. I got a random person on the phone who filled out a form since February. So that's February, March, April, May, 4 months ago. Called them, there was still a need, there was still a problem. I pitched them a solution and I made over $600 as a life insurance agent. Before I run, I made a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67 calls. 67 calls, okay? And then I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, 7 people pick up. 2 of them were booked appointments. The other 4 were like, screw off, hung up on me, and the 1 lady. So I had 2 presentations. I gave numbers to 2 people and 1 of them bought. And that is how you can get wizardry on your phone on a Saturday, and it's only $10.55. It took about 2.5 hours, but in 2.5 hours made over $600. So do the math, that's about $300 an hour by selling final expense life insurance. American General, or Corebridge, you might say?
Yeah, right.
Corebridge Financial, okay. Do you see in there, it should say something like a modified benefit? Do you see that?
Wait a minute.
Or you should see on your benefits package, it should say benefit payout.
Okay, I see. That's a beneficial. Okay. Change of owner or beneficial. Death benefit proceeds.
Yep. What is?
Hold on, let me turn to the page.
Please.
Okay, what I'm looking for.
Do you see where it says benefit, or do you see the type of plan where it says graded or modified? Be protected right now, and that's my concern.
Oh, okay.
So with the guaranteed issue policy, do you see anything on there that says like modified death benefit? Like, I want you to see it for yourself. I'm just being really honest and transparent. With your kidney disease, they gave you a waiting period.
Okay.
So you're paying the $51.44 every month, but your policy actually doesn't start for 2 years, right?
Okay, so you're not paying for nothing.
Yeah, you're paying for, and there's other companies out here that will give you less waiting period, and there's even a company that will get you like the coverage approved without like a full 2-year waiting period. Like, would you want me to try to help you with that?
Yeah, guys, if I'm gonna pay for something, I want to be able to use it. I mean, I hope that when I happen, I still want to be able to, you know.
Because you just got this, it's just the stage 4 kidney disease, right?
Right.
Anything else that you got going on?
I own a diabetic.
Okay, you don't have neuropathy or anything like that, though, right?
No.
Okay. Because that's why I was calling you. Because I mean, you probably got the life insurance to make sure that your kids, if something happens to you, they're not stuck like with the burial expenses, right?
Right.
Okay. And the plan that you have now is that if you pass, like, they would get their money back, and they would just get, you know, they would still have to pay for your burial. It would still be pretty tough for them, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm concerned for. That's why I called you in the first place, Miss Zena. There's one company that will give you a cheaper premium, and it's the only company here in the state that gives kidney disease day 1 coverage. Okay, with you being in Virginia, if you can get approved, and I gotta cross my fingers here, they would give you the coverage without waiting 2 years. It's with the company called since 1906. They are A-rated with the state. Okay, so it's not like a random company. They are A-rated. They're also A-rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they pay out their claims in 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so also this is why this is the best company. They're the company they actually take kidney disease as long as you're on dialysis. They take kidney disease without a waiting period. Okay, so if something were to happen to you tomorrow, your policy would pay out the full amount, but it's just no waiting period for you. Okay.
Okay.
Now, also with your policy comes like free benefits. You get a Sequoia Concierge program. So they have a free benefit that comes with your policy. They'll help your family with 24/7 funeral planning. They'll help with all the planning, and they'll even help shop discounts on caskets and urns to help you with those costs there to save you money as well. Okay, it's just a free little benefit.
Okay.
Now, are you planning for a burial, or are you going cremation route? Just so I can look at some numbers here.
A burial.
Okay, so just to give you some context, they have a 10,000, a 15,000, and a 20,000. Okay, for you. So for the 10,000, I got your birthday 11/16/65, right?
Right.
Okay, so for the 10,000, and are you a smoker or a non-smoker?
Occasionally.
Okay, just here and there. Okay, we'll put smoker. So for the same about price that you're paying now, you can get the immediate coverage, and they also have that funeral benefit that comes for free. For that same 10,000 that you're paying for, so you don't have to pay for it 2 years for it to kick in. With that smoker rate, it would be $55.26. It'd be about $2 to $3 more, but there's no waiting period. Okay, so that's the 10,000. They also have a 12,000. They also have a 15,000. Okay, 15,000 without a waiting period. That's what the most common plan is. The 15,000 would be, enough to cover the burial start to finish, have the funeral expenses, and leave some money behind for the kiddos. The 15,000 for you would be $80.81 per month.
$80.81 a month.
Yes, ma'am, for the 15,000. And then I don't know if you'd want like the max option would be 20,000. That's probably more than you need. I don't think I'd recommend that for you. It'd be $106 a month. Yeah. So my biggest thing is hopefully they can get you approved, but what we can do is we can see if we can get you approved for like either the 10 or the 15,000, and then get you out that waiting period. Would that work for you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to go for the 10,000 or the 15,000?
I shoot for the 15,000.
Okay, and because will that $80 a month be comfortable? I don't want to overstretch you.
I'll work some out.
Okay. Or do you want to go to the 12,000? We can go down a little bit more. 12,000 would be $65 a month, 65, 40, 48.
I'll go with the 81 a month.
Okay. You sure you can get that? We can always start small. I'm going to be here for you. I don't want to overstretch you.
Well, if I see that I have a rough time, can I call and cancel and switch it over?
Yeah, it's easier to start lower and then move our way up. So how about this? We'll start with the 10,000, and after a few payments, if you want to add to it, we can always add to it. Does that sound fair?
Okay.
I don't want to. I really care about the people that I help. I don't want to ever put anybody in a position. So what we're going to do is we're going to submit an application over at, and they'll let us know if we can get you approved. We'll put your beneficiaries on there, and then have the date, all that you want to kick in for you. If we do get you approved, I can help you cancel that other policy so that you're not double paying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then for you, did you grab my information? I do want to give that for you before we jump into this, Miss Zena. Do you have my information? So it just popped in here for us. We're going to hit next. Before I submit this for you, we're going to hit submit here. Okay. And just to confirm, Miss Zena, that payment will be coming out on the 3rd of the month. That will be comfortable and affordable for you still, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and submit this application here. Submit it for us. We got some really good news here for you, Miss Zena, okay? I got some good and bad news. What do you want first?
No, the bad.
Well, the bad news is you're going to be stuck with me for life, okay? I won't be bothering you, but I'll be always checking up on you. So I ain't going anywhere. I'm going to be your agent for life.
That's not bad news. I appreciate you helping me out.
Amen, yeah. And then the good news is we did get you applied and fully approved even with your kidney disease, for that day 1 coverage, which is such a blessing. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, so guys, that is the cherry on the top. We have not made any more dials. I actually set an appointment with one of the leads that I spoke to earlier. So I had an appointment. That lady was put in a 2-year waiting period, and I just sold my second policy. So I think it was 67 people that I phoned, picked up, and I just sold another policy, another free lead. This lead was from, let's pull up Miss Zena. She was from February, sorry, from March 20th. So she's not super old, a little over a month and a half, but just helped a great lady get some more coverage in place. Sorry. That's when she became a shared lead. She was actually generated a lead on February 22nd, 2024 at 4:39. So turned a February lead into a new sale. So let's share with you how much we made off of that policy. So her premium, she got day 1 coverage, was $55.27. You're gonna multiply that, so I take that, okay, here, multiply that by 12. We get $663.24. Multiply that by our commission rate. Let's say it's at a 125, 1.25. That's $829.05. And then you multiply that by 0.75. So we got $621.78 is what we made off that policy, plus another $600 from the earlier. So we took two sales, and we turned 25-cent leads, like I say, into over $1,000 of profit, and it's, you know, in half the day. So if you want to learn, this is exactly, again, when you can sell life insurance at a high level, you can make some money. So hope this video helped you guys. That's exactly how you do it. You saw the calls, you saw the sales. I can't make this stuff up. You know, these are good clients. Put them in the best positions, and if you learn how to sell at a high level, your life will be changed. So if I ever had to make money, that's what I would do. I would probably call the 4,000 old leads that I have, or go to someone who has a ton of leads and say, hey, can I buy them for 25 cents? And I'd flip them into thousands of dollars. Hope this video helped. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Cheers.